Hi, I'm Amy Baldwin, and I'm here with Laurie Hazard. And Laurie is a expert in many things. One of which is the whole freshman experience, the first year experience, college experience in general, really. And she has got a fabulous book with a co-author, Stephanie Carter. And we're just talking to Laurie today about what that book is and kind of why you think it's a great resource for parents and families. First of all, what's the title of it?
Okay, so it's called, I'm going to show it to you. It's called Your Freshman is Off to College, a month by month guide to the first year. But if you see it says your baby and that's slashed out. So that by design was to just kind of get the parents to reflect that we understand that it's a letting go process from the author perspective. I will tell you the little bit of history of the book. My daughter is now 23, but when she was a toddler, of course, I got those books, What to Expect When You're Expecting, What to Expect in the First Year. And through my career trajectory in higher education, at one point, I remember thinking, I can't believe how involved parents are getting. And there was this climate in higher education at one point where we were struggling in the industry and saying we don't want parents to be involved in their students' college education. They need to let go. They need to let their students navigate this stage in their life independently. And at that time, I thought, you know what, I'm going to write a tongue-in-cheek book, what to expect in the first year of college. But as I immersed myself in the research, it became pretty clear that in order for students to be successful in college, they really do need family support. They need peer support. They need a lot of support. So the book ended up taking a little bit more serious turn when the writing process began. So it is sort of loosely structured like those books, What to Expect When You're Expecting, but it's what to expect in your first year of college, a month by month guide. And the way the book is structured is that we have students talk about scenarios that they're experiencing, and then we offer the parents advice as to how to support the students through whatever those pitfalls and challenges they're experiencing. And then we also try to educate the parents about what resources on campus can help the student with that particular issue. So it's aimed at parents, families, and supporters of first year college students.
So it crosses the first year and it's month by month. So let me just ask you, October, what is the October topic or the thought? And you can cheat and look at October if you don't remember, but what is October usually?
I don't need to cheat. So October, for the way many colleges and universities are structured, students are approaching midterms. And if they're first year students, it's perhaps the first large test or exam that they're going to be experiencing. So there's some mounting anxiety there. In October, many students are recognizing that their high school strategies will no longer work to the same extent in a college environment. And they're maybe reflecting on this idea of needing to change things so that they can rise to the challenge of their courses. There may be figuring out that their time and behavior management practices aren't working very well, and they have to revamp the way they approach their goal setting and time management. Procrastination might be mounting. They might be having struggles with their roommate at that point. So October is really when a lot of these adjustment issues bubble to the surface and crystallize, and students need to figure out how they're going to manage through them and get support. But I always say to parents and families, rest assured that for all the issues that I just described, there is a program or service on that college campus that can help the student.
So give me just one piece of advice that you have in the book for parents and families. What do you tell them that they should be doing?
Um, Really to point the student back in the direction of the experts on the college campus, because we're trained, we're ready for them, we're eager to help. And so they don't really have to be doing the work. We will do the work as long as they point their student back in the direction of the campus resources. So I think that's the main piece of advice. Rest assured, we're ready, willing, eager, able to help. We've got the expertise to do it, and just keep putting your students, encouraging your students to engage in this wonderful system that we have in higher education to support them with a thriving experience.
And the book really just explains that they're normal experiences there are ways to be supported, that it doesn't fall all on you. If you were to summarize some of the pieces of advice there. So where can they buy the book?
So they can buy the book on Amazon.
Okay. And tell us again the name of it.
It's Your Freshman is Off to College, a month-by-month guide to the first year. And I will just close by saying parents and families who have read it have told Stephanie and I that it's uncanny how when their student calls them and says they're experiencing X, Y, or Z in a particular month, that there's a scenario in the book that aligns with what their student is experiencing. So that's really encouraging for us to hear when we get that feedback.
I would say it's brilliant, in addition to being uncanny, because you are certainly well versed in this world, and I'm sure you've used all of that knowledge to build those cases and information in the book. Well, thank you, Laurie. Go get the
Thanks,
book,
Amy.
and I will add a link somehow, some way, whenever I post this. Thanks so much.